Oh, hello there. Sorry, I'm a minute late. I had to restart because for some reason, the camera was really foggy. I have no idea. I was like furiously cleaning it off with Windex, going, what the hell's happening? But it was incredibly foggy. So it took me a second to kind of rejig there and get back to it. Hello, welcome to Live at the Hive on this very rainy, incredibly humid day. I actually hope I get home before the thunderstorms, but what are you going to do? It's a little bit of a different layout in the Hive. You may notice if you're used to watching the show with me. Show you a little bit here. So we renovated this space in April and have still been kind of playing around. So usually we're over here with Rob McCormick's wooden sign there. But now we've got the table over there and we have migrated over to this space. So we're gonna kind of give this a try and see how it works out. There's my nifty stand for my laptop so that it's the right height. Really love my navy wall and the honeycomb shelves I've got there. So yeah, we're kind of playing around with how the studio is going to be laid out. We've got so much open space here, which is great, but trying to figure out how to best use it is another thing. So anyway, we are live at the Hive, and today we have a bunch of stuff to talk about. For one, it's National Tattoo Day. If you follow along with those fun national holidays, it is National Tattoo Day. We announced on, well, not announced, sorry, we posted a picture on our Instagram and on my personal one at Alicia E Tattoo. So my full-time job is a tattooer here in Truro, and I've been in my own company for 5 years. And I tattoo full-time in addition to this. And so, yeah, it's pretty cool to see National Tattoo Day be an actual thing. I find I came along kind of late in the evolution. Like, I've been tattooing it'll be 12 years this September. So not quite as different as it was 20 years ago. But I remember when I first started getting tattooed, I got my first tattoo at 19, which I still have. That's good. I got Chinese characters on my lower back. Yes, winning! But I still have them. They're pretty closed up right now, and they're surrounded by a much larger tattoo now. But I remember when my sister and I went and got that first tattoo on Water Street in St. John's, and how I was almost going to chicken out. I made her go first. And I still remember that feeling of the first tattoo I got. Oh, I actually had a canvas belt on that day that I took off and bit until the tattoo was done. I still remember the sound. It was one of the first times I'd ever heard the sound of a tattoo machine. Oh man, yeah. And now we're at a point where it's so much more acceptable for people to have visible tattoos. Like, I'm really lucky that I haven't come up against a lot of adversity as being a heavily tattooed female. There's always some people that will say stuff to you in public or make comments or stare. Mostly in airports, I find. When I'm in airports, that's where I notice the most reactions, we'll say. But I love now how girls who are like in their early 20s don't even think twice about getting a huge arm tattoo or something visible, because it doesn't have the stigma it used to, and that companies used to not be able to hire people that had visible tattoos, and now, well, you'd eliminate half your workforce if you weren't willing to take on people that have tattoos. So even though it's kind of a made-up national day, I love that there's a National Tattoo Day, and I'm so excited that so many people felt the need to write on my post about how much they love the tattoos that I gave them, or that they're excited to get tattooed in the future. That's a pretty big deal and makes me very excited. So thank you, loving clients to be and clients from time past. That's wonderful. So I hope you celebrate National Tattoo Day if you have tattoos or are planning on getting some. Now you know it's July 17th. Plan for that next year. So tomorrow is Community Day at the Dalhousie Agricultural Campus here in Bible Hill. If you didn't happen to catch our fun little cow videos that we released over the last 2 weeks, that's happening tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at their campus on College Road. and they're having all kinds of family events, and the weather looks like it's going to be amazing because a lot of it is outside. So with Community Day, what they do is basically they're opening up their doors for everyone to come in and see what's happening on campus. They've got, I heard there's something with chicks, and there's wagon rides, and you see the sheep. So pretty excited. Oh, Janet Hill said, love my tattoos from you. Can't wait for the next one. Thanks, Janet. It was lovely to kind of run into you at Novelty today. You looked really nice in that dress, by the way. I never got a chance to say that, but the colors were really great on you. So yeah, Community Day is tomorrow at Dal. There's all kinds of activities happening there from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Our very own Tasha Stockdyke is going to be over there posting some stories and checking out what they have going on. So that'll be pretty fun. Have a watch for that later. Hi, Sarah. And Tasha, don't touch the electric fence. Yes, so we did an actual video in the cows of announcing what was happening for Community Day. And then we had so much extra that we put out a blooper video last week. If you haven't seen them, you can actually see them on our YouTube page. If you go to YouTube and just write Truro Buzz, our channel will come up. In it, all the videos there, in addition to the blooper cow video and the Dal AC video. But one thing we didn't get on video that I feel so bad saying, like, I'm sad we didn't get it on video because I imagine it hurt quite a lot. But Tasha went to move the gate wire to go over and didn't realize, I didn't realize either, that that was electrified as well. I thought the ones that went across weren't, and what a scream that came out of her. Oh my God, it was such a sin. But yeah, the fences are electrified. If you get up into the fields, if they're taking you out to where the cows are in pasture or any of the animals, the sheep and what they have there, the fence are electric and it doesn't feel good. Ask Tasha if you see her. She will regale that for you. So hopefully you'll head over there. If you post some pictures, by all means, tag us in them. We'll share some people's photos from the Dal AC tomorrow for Community Day. It would be lovely. In addition to that, next week is on July 24th is the next Live at the Hive, and we are doing Christmas in July. So even though it's not the 25th, where Christmas Eve in July is going to be the theme of next week's Live at the Hive, and we will have Michael Ashton here from Tatafest. So we're going to be talking about all Tatafest things that are happening, and because obviously it's Christmas in July, we're going to have presents. So you're definitely going to want to mark in your calendar and tune in to Live at the Hive next week when we're doing Christmas in July with Michael from Tatafest, and we are going to have present giveaways for our lucky viewers. So don't miss that. In addition, I'm just talking about our cow videos and other videos. We have been, I say we, Danielle Crowell has been steadily working on our TruroBuzz.com website. We have just got a new page up that has all of our videos on it. So if you have seen some of the videos and want to see them again, or maybe you missed some, we've got everything from blooper reels, we've got business episodes that we did last year, we have fun ones like the one we did with the Nutcracker and the CEC last year. Cobequid Dance Academy. Nutcracker was at the CEC. So there's lots of really fun videos over there if you hop over to TruroBuzz.com. You can also sign up for our weekly newsletter, which actually comes out tomorrow. Every Thursday morning, you get a newsletter of all the events that are happening that coming week. And if you want to see more than just a week in advance and plan things out a little longer in your own schedule, you can go to the events calendar on TruroBuzz.com. So we got a lot of stuff going on at TruroBuzz.com, and God love Danielle Crowell, who does Websites by Danielle. She actually is also the owner of Body Solace Yoga and Pilates Studio here in Truro, because as you may have known, none of us business owners can apparently just do one thing. We have to do multiple to make sure we are absolutely maxed to busy capacity. So if you have any website needs, I highly recommend you check out Danielle Crowell with Websites by Danielle. She's amazing. She does excellent design. She's so wonderful to work with. She's very helpful in, I am not super tech savvy on the web side of things, and she is just great at sending like screenshots, telling you how to do stuff so that you know how to do it yourself and you can maintain your own business site. Cannot say enough good things about her. And okay, a couple other things that are coming up this week. We've got the Wizard of Oz happening. That's the Victoria Park first movie in the park night, and it is going to be Wizard of Oz. That's 9 p.m. on Friday, And every Friday, can't remember how many exactly, but it is in our calendar. They will have movie night, weather pending, at Victoria Park every week. So this week is The Wizard of Oz. There's also the Victoria Park Challenge and Park Day celebrations all day on Saturday. So you can check out some of that information on the newsletter, which comes out tomorrow, or on our events calendar. If you haven't signed up for the newsletter yet, there's still time. It doesn't go out till tomorrow morning. And you can either do that on the Facebook page. On the left side of the main page, there's a sign up for the newsletter, or TruroBuzz.com also has a sign up as soon as the page loads there for the newsletter. And what else? Oh, I made a little note. Have you seen, there's this thing circulating right now, you know, the Kelly Brennan tuned in, but I lost him after a minute. Thanks, brother. What are you gonna do? There's, you know, you get those BuzzFeed like dog shaming feeds where they have all these different pictures that people have submitted and they put together in like the however many pictures they have. I love those. I live for those. I just saw a chicken shaming one I think yesterday, and shared it on Tasha's page because she has chickens and thought it was hilarious. And all I could think of was, if we were going to have one, something like that for Colchester, not necessarily a shaming thing, but you know how you have those, I'm trying to think what you'd even call it, but they're just like comedy, not the On Board Panda, on BuzzFeed. And if it was going to be like Colchester centric, like, I don't know, people that have like, I can't even think of what it would be, but I feel like if I throw it out there, some really good ideas are going to come up with what we could do to come up with like social media content that is that kind of chicken shaming funny thing, like the compilation of, there was one guy who kept scaring his, I don't know if it was his father or his grandfather, and he would swear at him every time he did it, and he just made that compilation. Something like that, but I want to keep it like Colchester County, I don't know, people like who go mud rafting and are covered in mud, or you go up to Jacob's Ladder and you're just absolutely huff and wheeze and can't talk. Funny things like that. So I'm going to throw that out in the universe and see what comes out, because I absolutely love to laugh, and seeing that stuff I think would be hilarious. So what you might really have tuned in for, if you've tuned in or watching this later, is this bad, naturally. Sorry, Tasha. We are drawing for the Booster Juice prize package. So we put up a picture there a couple of days ago in conjunction with Booster Juice Truro to do this giveaway. We have got a Frisbee, an apple slicer, a free smoothie, a smoothie insulated cup that's reusable, banana holder, some puffed potato mango habanero snacks, and coconut water. And asked people to tag someone in the posts. We had 146 entries, which was super fun. And we drew a winner from both Instagram and Facebook together. We put all the names together and drew one, and we drew Cassie Mullins. Sorry if I didn't say that right, but you are the winner of the Booster Juice prize pack. So thank you so much for everybody who took the time to enter. Lots of people did. We were pretty excited about it. And Booster Juice is doing some pretty great things. If you haven't been down there, it's not just smoothies. They also have really great paninis. They have energy balls. And actually, a couple of weeks ago, Tasha and I went down and tried the wheatgrass for the first time. And it was surprisingly delicious. It tasted kind of like sugar sap peas almost, really, just like concentrated into a juice. But lots of health benefits in there. So if you get a chance, thank you for entering, and get down to Booster Juice and check it out. Cassie will be in touch with you to deliver or get your pickup for your Booster Juice prize pack. So yeah, it's been a pretty busy week. It's going to be an incredibly busy weekend, and hopefully with great weather. And like I said earlier, in case you missed it, we are going to be having a Christmas in July live at the Hive next week with Michael from Tatafest. And we're going to do giveaways next week because, you know, it's Christmas. You got to have presents to go. A couple things. Congratulations, Cassie, my favorite waitress at Yoka. And she's also a client of mine too. So yay, happy National Tattoo Day. So that's great. Thank you for tuning in. If there's ever things you'd like to see on Live at the Hive or on Truro Buzz, we always love hearing from you. Actually, somebody was telling me the other day that he really felt why Truro Buzz worked well is because I'm not from here and I'm looking at what's going on around us and the community from fresh eyes of not having grown up here. He felt that was one of the reasons why he liked to follow Truro Buzz. So I thought that was neat. Always good to hear what you like about it or what you'd like to see. We like to hear from you guys about what you're enjoying and the inside scoop on things we haven't had a chance to come up with yet. So yeah, I hope you have a great rest of the week. Tomorrow's supposed to be an awesome day. I'm actually kind of looking forward to some thunder showers tonight because I really enjoy those. And I hope you have a great week. Thanks for tuning in. Sign up for the newsletter if you haven't already, turobuzz.com. Check out our video page there so you can catch up on videos you may have seen and liked or missed from last year or new ones that we're adding pretty often. So thanks. Have a great weekend.